StylishNaija YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I appreciate you guys a lot for subscribing to my channel, watching my videos and subscribing. If you are new to my channel, you are highly already, please subscribe, hit on that that subscribe button, and then hit on that notification bell just beside to get an update when next I upload a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this is a real quick one. It is a GORED peplum, a GORED blouse. You can also call it a side peplum, so you could see it on the picture up there. So that's just what I'm going to be teaching you how to cut and with the basic measurements. So I already have my blouse pattern laid out. So if you are using a bustier, so after sewing coupling, you are going to finish sewing the dress and then you couple it before you are going to actually do what I'm going to do now. So I'm just going to start. So I'll fold my fabric. So I'm just going to say this is my fabric, this is my blouse. That's after sewing and coupling. So I'll fold it into two like this. So you fold it in order for you to get out the measurement perfectly well. So this is my bust line, and then this is my waistline. So you are going to determine where you actually want to cut from. So I actually advise you start from under the waistline. So the measurement that you're going to use, you're going to determine how sharp you actually want this down point to be. So it's really simple and easy. So for this point, I'm just going to make and use 4 inches. That's coming in from this point like this. This is 4 inches. So for this point, I'm going to make use of 1 inch or 1.5. So it depends on how sharp you want it to be. So this is just basically what I'm doing. So you see what I'm doing. So if you feel that this point is too wide, you could do 1 inch just to make it sharper. So it's going to be like this. So I'm just using dotted lines and then taking it to my 4 inches point. So from this point, from the under bust point, I'm just going to come down with 1 inch or 1.5. So it depends on what you actually want. So I'm just making a curve. So this is really simple. You just put your artistic skills to work here and just curve it out like this. So I'm going to cut it out now. So I've cut it out. So this is what I have for my center. So I'm going to show you how to achieve the measurement now. So from this point, you remember we actually used 4 inches. So this is my 4 inches point. This is my 4 inches point. So this is where my curve is going to stop from. And then I'm going to measure what I have here like this. So I'll just put my tape like this and measure. So I have 7 inches here. And then I have 4 inches here. So that's 11 inches. So now I'm going to cut out my peplum. So I'm just going to fold my paper. So the first 4 inches that's what I'm going to use to measure the circumference of what I'm going to cut out. So for my peplum circumference, I'm going to make use of 4 inches. So I'm just going to mark, and then you remember this point that I measured out 7 inches. So I'm going to mark out 7 inches from this point. That's for the length. So you could decide to add stitching allowance to it. So I'm going to cut it out now. So I already have it cut out. So I'm going to divide this piece now into 2. So from this point now, I'm going to cut it out into 2 like this. So I already have it cut out into 2. So this is really simple and easy. So I'm just going to come to this point now. So I'll stitch. When fixing, this is just the easiest way to fix it. So because your blouse is already stitched, this center point you are going to start fixing from this point. So you see that 4 inch that we measured. So that's for our peplum circumference. So it will enter into our peplum radius. It will enter into the 4 inches. While the 7 inches for the side, that's going to be the length of the God part. So it's really simple. So that's that. So when fixing, you just fix like this. So I'm going to stitch it now with my stapler. So you just watch closely and see what I'm doing. So you can see the blouse. So you see the shape is already out. So I'm going to do the same thing to this side now. I'm going to stitch this side also. Okay guys, so you can see I finished stitching it together with my stapler. So you see this God blouse is really simple and easy to do. So this is how you measure it out and then you make yours. So if you are actually done yours, you could send a picture to me on Stylish Naija sewing group on Facebook just for me to see what you have done with this illustration. So thank you so much guys. I'll see you in my next video.